Hi everyone and welcome to this week's video. Today we are doing, I think this is only like my second reading challenge, or is it my third? Don't know, but today I thought we could do a video where a random number generator picks how many pages I read each day for a week. I feel like this video couldn't have come at a better time because I have not read anything now for about a week. It has been so crazy busy. I've just not really had a chance to settle down, and when I have, I've just been so tired that I haven't really wanted to read. But I'm currently reading Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. I'm only, I think, like 30 pages in. So let's find a number generator and see what we fancy. Or not what we fancy, what we are going to read today. I think I'm going to do a range between 50 to 200. I feel like that is a way to go. So let's see. And the reason I'm starting at 50 is because I feel like I would like to read a fair bit in this video. So I feel like anything below 50 is quite small, because like even if I read only 50 today, that would get me to page 80 in this book, which is only like there, which isn't really that much progress. So let's see. Also, apologies guys if I still sound a little bit crazy. I'm still getting over this cold, which is wonderful. But yeah, let's do 50 to 200. I feel like that is a good bracket. So let's generate our number for the day. I have no idea if you guys are gonna be able to see it, so I am sorry. 152. We're starting off high. Okay, so today we have to read up to page 185, I believe that is. So it's a hefty goal, and I do have a busy evening, so we'll see how we go. Okay guys, an update for you. I am currently on page 77 of Sounds Like Love. We're not doing great time-wise, I'm not gonna lie. I have a really early start tomorrow for work, so I need to be asleep in the next like hour and a half, 45 minutes, and I've still got 100 and... oh my god, how long? How many? 109. No, 108 pages left in my daily goal. So I really need to crack on. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I mean, we've just kind of gotten to like the, I guess, main, well, not main part of the story, but like the kickstart of the story. So I feel like maybe from here it might be a bit quicker paced because things are happening now. So yeah, let's try and get these 152 pages read. Okay guys, it is the next day. Yesterday we did successfully achieve our 152 page goal, and so I've literally just got back from work, like as of probably 10 minutes ago. And we're gonna figure out how many pages we're reading today. I will say over the next like few days I have no idea how doable this is going to be, because I actually have a lot to do over the next few days, so let's see. But today we are reading, oh okay, 62 pages. That's doable. Okay, cool. Okay guys, we are on day 3 of this video. Obviously yesterday my goal was to read 62 pages and I actually far exceeded that. The book just got really good and I was like, well, I can't put it down. I actually didn't want to put it down last night, but I got to the point where I was like, I'm too far away from the end to just keep going. I need to go to bed. So I'm gonna finish it today, but we're about to figure out what number of pages we need to read today. So today we have to read 57. Okay, not bad. Well, I'm sure we'll get that done. I mean, I've got a lot to do today. Obviously I'm working, it's currently my lunch break. I think I've got like 30 pages left of Sounds Like Love, and then I have no idea. I think I'm only gonna get to read before I go to bed tonight because I am getting my nails done this evening. They currently have yellow chrome on them. I think I'm gonna get pink chrome, or I'm gonna try to at least. Also have to make my sister's birthday cake this evening, so that's basically my afternoon / early evening taken up, but I'm hoping that maybe when I get back from having my nails done I should have time to read after that. Let's read for a little bit. Okay guys, it's much later. Please ignore the sound of the fans in the background. It is 32 degrees today and it's going to be like that for the next like 3 days, so I like literally have to have them on right now. But I finished Sounds Like Love earlier and I read I think 34 pages of my kind of like daily goal today. Obviously today was 57 pages, so I have to read at least 23 pages of the next book. We are going to start What Happens in Amsterdam by Rachel Lynn Solomon this evening. I am very excited. This is a very floppy book, which we all know makes me very happy. So that is what I'm going to start this evening. It is actually already quite late. Also, I got my nails done. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I got like a pink chrome. They're very shiny, very pretty, very summery. We love. But yeah, I am going to start this one now because I think it's already like 9:20, so we haven't got much time. Let's finish today's goal. Hello everyone, I'm so sorry about the sound of the fan in the background. I know it's going to be so annoying while you're watching this, but it is 34 degrees today. I'm sure you can tell by how shiny I am how hot it is. It is unbearable. I've literally just got home from my sister's and walked into my room, and I literally walked in and I was like, no, that's a joke. Why is it that hot? But anyways, I accidentally, oh, for God's sake, my laptop's flat. I accidentally didn't get to do any reading yesterday. I kind of forgot when I had organised to do this video this week that yesterday was a super busy day. As it was my sister's birthday last week, or this week, we celebrated it yesterday at her house, and I didn't really anticipate the fact that like I literally wouldn't have any time to read. So sadly, we did not do any of the challenges today, but I am going to try and do some now. It is currently, I think, like, what is the time? 8:15. I do need to have a shower, but it's Saturday night, so I can have a little bit of a late night if I want to. And I had a nap earlier, so I feel pretty alive and with it. So let's try and figure out what number of pages we have to read today. I'm obviously still reading What Happens in Amsterdam. I also failed at the reading challenge on Thursday, so don't even get me started on that. But we're going to obviously do again between 50 and 200 pages, which is brave, because if I get 200, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that tonight. We'll figure it out. But let's see what we get. Of course. Of course! Why? Could have literally just done 50 to 150, but no, I have to do 163. So that would mean I'd have to get to page 100 and... oh god, maths, 175. So about like halfway through. Okay. Well, I guess we haven't got any time to waste, so I am going to quickly run and have a shower. I was going to wash my hair, but part of me is thinking it's going to be so hot tomorrow as well. There is quite literally no point, because I'm not going to do anything with it, so let's just keep it up. Anyway, I will be back. Hello everyone, it is the next day. As I'm sure I've said in literally every clip of this video, please ignore the fans in the background. It is again like 30 degrees today, so I need them on. But I hate to say, I failed yesterday. I read, how many pages did I read yesterday? I think like 110, around that. So I left off a good like 52 pages. I'm sorry, I tried, but I was so tired, guys. It was also, by the time I finished like getting to that point already, I think like 10:15, so I really didn't have a choice but to kind of just like go to bed. But it's obviously Sunday today, so I am planning on reading pretty much all day. It's currently 20 to 12, so I've got the day ahead of me to read. Also, please ignore the fact that I am literally wearing a bikini today. It is so hot that I was just like, I'm not putting on actual clothes. We're putting on a bikini and some cute little flippy shorts, and that's what we're going with. But let's figure out how many pages we've got to get to today. Should I do it this way? Is that better? Let's try. Right, let's go. 157. Okay, so that would mean that today we've got to get to, let's see how quickly I can do the maths here, page 281, which is whereabouts? Oh my god, okay, quite near the end, I have to say, guys. 281 is there. So actually I may end up just finishing this today, who knows. But it did start getting good last night, I will say. If I hadn't been so tired, I probably would have just kept going, but I was so tired, it was so late, I needed a break. But it is getting really good and I am enjoying it. So without further ado, let's just get to reading. Okay everyone, please ignore the outfit change. My bikini was actually really hurting me, so ended up just changing into this top instead, which to be fair isn't much comfier, but it is literally one of those days today where it's like I just have to wear the least amount of clothes possible. But I just finished What Happens in Amsterdam. I've just put it back on my shelf. I really enjoyed it. It was a very great read. I'm not sure if I'll ever think about it again. I think my only qualm was that a lot of it was just the miscommunication trope, which I don't love. But it was very, very cute. I loved the settings of it. I loved the main guy. I can't really complain. I had a good time reading it. But that means I have also exceeded my reading goal for the day. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to read next, but I truly have no idea. Okay everyone, we are obviously now on the next day. I have just got home from work and I'm about to see what my reading goal is today. Not gonna lie, I am so tired. I really hope it's not a big number. We are starting a new book today because obviously yesterday I finished What Happens in Amsterdam. I have decided I'm going to start Phantasma. Always forget to check the author's name, but I'm sure most of you will have heard of that book by now. I've had people telling me to read it for ages, so I've decided I want to read that. I did really want to read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but it's so expensive on Kindle and I really don't want to buy the hardback. So we've gone with Phantasma. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. So let's see how many pages we have to read today. I really hope it's a low number. Wonderful. 56 pages today. Okay, that is more than doable, and that means I can have a pretty chill evening. I have just been saying in another video that I'm filming for next week that I really wanted to do some a bit of a workout at the moment, so, and I didn't really want to read at the same time, so that is quite nice. Okay, so I mean that's easy. 56 pages of a new book. I can get that done, but later. Okay, well I will see you guys later when I get on with that. Okay everyone, so as you will have seen in that last clip, I succeeded with the goal yesterday. Now, I forgot to mention yesterday that was actually the last day of this video. I was going to potentially do it today as well, however, I'm currently filming A Week in the Life, which will be going up next week, and I just didn't want a lot of it to feel repetitive for you, so we are going to end this video here. Challenge wise, I would say we were about 80% effective or successful, because there were like a couple of days where I didn't meet the goal, but the days I didn't meet the goal, I want to say like the next day I like far exceeded the goal, so I feel like it kind of evens out, you know? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other like challenges that you want me to do, please let me know. If you have any other videos you want to see from me, also let me know. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. Bye.